going on, you guys? My name is Rage, and we are back today with a quick update video here in regards to some leaks here from Marvel Strike Force themselves, posting on Twitter that this could very well be the next skill raid team that's coming into the game. Now, mind you, nothing's confirmed just yet, but we can see here that this is essentially alluding to be Guardian from the respective Alpha Flight team. Other content creators have also called it out as well, but it's just the fact that we're seeing this character now coming and being hinted is that, you know, now may be the time that we stop investing and putting resources into invaders. I know many of us have vocalized it before, but I just didn't see another skill raid team coming this soon, especially after both the mutants and bio sections have just been updated, right? So just something to be mindful of, guys. Hopefully you haven't built them up, but altogether though, this is gonna be pretty exciting to see this team coming into play, because that means there likely will be another higher level of incursion rates. That typically happens when they're introducing and adding more of these specific raids and raid teams for us to utilize and obviously build. Now, guys, having said that, you know, it goes without saying, I think the Invaders team did their job as best as they could. It's just we could already tell with the way that we were using them in the Doom raids and then progressing them into incursions and then the new incursion 2s, that there was going to be limitations, right? And that's kind of why, you know, my honest opinion, guys, it's building them to a decent level where you can just get the raids done, but not to the point where you're over investing. As you can see, I actually was able to get through all of incursion 1.6 with this team right here. Level 85 seems to be the highest for most of them. The majority of them at only gear tier 16, right? So that way we are conserving resources and being mindful, and that's why you should almost never build some of these teams up to the max, right? Especially if you're conserving resources and we're not really too sure. Me being free to play, I have to be mindful of min-maxing as best as I can, but thankfully, these guys were able to bring me all the way through Incursion 1.6 to Incursion 2, but they've barely been used in the new Incursion 2s because if you guys recall with the Incursion 2 raids, the skill section is actually located at the very end of the raid. So thankfully, we didn't really need to get to use this team much at all because of them being at the very end. So thankfully, good for people that are in that 50-60% range for going through the incursions. As you can see, we've been doing pretty good north of 60%, which is really decent here for the new incursions. But big picture, guys, I think we have to attack this mentality with the teams that are coming about now, and that's also why I'm taking my time with building up Extreme X-Men as well, and obviously Hive Mind once it comes into play, because when we're constantly getting these new teams, it means there's going to be, you know, higher levels of difficulty being added for incursion raids, and it just means we have to be more strategic in how we manage those resources, right? If I go show you the total team power for my Invaders team, for example, they were shy of 1 million, and they were still able to actually get all the way to 1.6 and into Incursion 2. Not that useful, mind you, in Incursion 2, but they were, you know, effectively utilized as best as it could. And at least we can also farm the red stars, which made it really nice, right? I've been building my extreme to try to get that kind of fine balance as well. This Bifrost team here is shy of 1 million and also able to do just fine in Incursion 2. And then even my Pegasus team right here, also around 1 million. So I'm seeing a general theme here in terms of how high we need to build these raid teams to get the job done. It seems like that 1 million, 1.1, 1.2 million mark seems to be that nice spot for a balanced investment, and that way we are, you know, leaving resources on the table for new teams like Alpha Flight, Hive Mind coming into the existence here for us to utilize, right? So I think that's the bigger message to take away. But yeah, in case you guys weren't aware, yeah, this looks, hopefully this is the next raid team to build up for the skill section, because it makes sense just given the number of teams that have been coming about. But it wouldn't surprise me maybe if they're just trying to, you know, throw a curveball at us as well. But it's a need that needs to be addressed in the game as well. So I'm sure it's going to be, you know, if it's not that, then at least maybe a strong war crucible team that we can utilize. But I'm pretty hopeful it's probably going to be the next raid team, guys. Let me know what you think, comments below, as well as you know, what best help you guys in terms of preparing. But it's gonna be exciting. We'll keep you up to date. Always exciting times when there's new characters coming to the game, and for sure it's always going to be a pleasure keeping you guys up to date. Thank you as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.